Yo, what's going on, guys? Right here I have a Paleo Frogs versus meta. So to start things off, we have True Dracos. So diagram, pop my monster. I'm okay with that. Get to search a swap. And of course they're going to start popping the spells now. I negate the summon. He blows up Lost Wind, thank God. Lost Wind literally does nothing against this deck. I go ahead and book a Moon Home. He gets a Paleo. He gets the chain. And I'm fine with that because card demise. Then we're going to end phase him with the Heavy Storm Duster. And he gets to blow up my monster. So Swap Frog. Ronin Totem, totally awesome. Trap Tricks. Go ahead and blow up that diagram. Beat over that. And I'm feeling pretty good. You know, wherever he activates, I can just negate with Toad. So just getting all these Toad effects off. Going to Nightmare Phoenix, get started. Get rid of that back row, pitching the useless Lost Wind. Going to the Boral Sword, Ronin Totem, Boral Sword effect. Swap Frog, totally awesome. And that's how you go for game with frogs. So he has the Demise, the Desires, the Duality. Typical True Draco plays. Sets 2, pass. Battle phase, struggling battle. He has a Dark Bribe. Spectre Border. And I did this because I could book a moon that monster and then just beat over it. But he Dark Bribed me again. But I was kind of okay with that because being able to draw one after doing that is a pretty good thing in my opinion. Or at least not too bad. Special summon that. He gets the Judgment. And he has a Diagram, of course. Activates effect. Go ahead and blow up Diagram plus the set card. He gets Search. That's fine. Attack. End phase Trap Tricks with the Paleo chain. Get the Book of Moon. Don't want him to do all of his annoying Draco plays. Goes ahead and blows up the final back row. Thank God, which is Waking the Dragon. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to really be able to get all my totally awesome off and everything because I want to keep the Ultimate Falcon on the field. Because I don't think True Dracos really have a way out to it, or this guy probably doesn't have an out to it. So, you know, might as well just set on it. And he just scoops. Now we're going up against Infernoids, which can be a pretty hard matchup for me every now and then. Mainly because I just only kind of understand what Infernoids actually do. I should probably actually play the deck and learn how to play it. So I immediately negate the first thing I can because I don't like them getting Decatron off. Brings out that guy right there. Go ahead and compulse it back to his hand. Banishes a Ronin Totem, which is annoying. But alright. Standby phase. Go into that Boral Sword. And he just scoops right there. It won't be game anyway. And Spectre Border against these guys is usually pretty fun. He has a Reasoning. Just call 1 every time. So he just mills everything. Has Monster Reborn though. Can't get the effect off. Link Karibo, 1-for-1. Gets the effect off. I'm like, okay, cool. Because that kind of just stops his monster effects. And he red reboots me. I get to set Judgment. He's going to just attack. And he goes ahead and gets rid of the Judgment. Go ahead and set 3 pass. Attacks, hit him with the Manhunt. He just lets it go through. Decatron, go ahead and strike it. Monster Gate. Looks like he's mostly milling spells and traps. He gets to draw 1. Got the Void Vanishment. I'll go ahead and put the Oleanoids on the field. He decides not to use it. Normal effect. Battle phase attack. Activates effect. I go ahead and blow it up. Brings out that guy right there. Just ends turn. And that's the funny thing about cards like Lost Wind is that you can literally just do plays like this to where your opponent just, like, they just can't beat over the monster. So you just keep plussing pretty much. And card demise. Goes ahead and attacks me. I'll book a Moon Home. He changed it, getting rid of my Ronin Totem. Go ahead and go into Phoenix just to attack for game. Go ahead and make Toad. Set to pass. Right now it's like, let's see, it looks like it's Thunder Dragons. So activates that, go ahead and negate it. Set it to my side of the field. Pretty good Boral Sword fodder. Lord of Darkness, Danger Nessie, Jackalope, and he just scoops. So there's the Vishuda, Allure of Darkness, Dragonhawk, the Star Liege. And yeah, he's going to just do a bunch of plays. Has Appaloosa. Get the Elpie. Get the Ravine. Yeah, so he's actually doing pretty good. Rips a card out of my hand. Good thing it wasn't Super Poly. So I'm like, I'll just go ahead and Super Poly him. Go into Starving Venom. He negates it, of course. Just beat over one of the Guard Dragons. Set 3 pass. Activates effect. I go ahead and Lost Wind him. Get the Paleo chain. That's the Colossus. Reset the Lost Wind. Activates effect to pitch. I go ahead and blow it up. Goes into Curious. I'm like, okay, cool. And he just scoops. And now we have an Orcus matchup, which is always fun. And it's like lately it seems like they've been main decking DDD Crow, which is just a pretty big pain, especially if you're running like Paleozoics. As he can mess up your Paleos and you can mess up your Ronin Totem and everything. And then the Sky Striker engine also in there is just so annoying, and the Gizmex. So he goes to Trisbania, which is, you know, pretty spicy. Hits me with the Gizmech. I'll go ahead and Lost Wind the Trisbania. And more Orcus stuff. I'll go ahead and blow up the back row just in case it was the negate everything trap card. But go ahead and steal his Galatea. And of course, he's going to just... I go ahead and Book of Moon that. Might have been a little premature. And he has the Ding. I get a Search. Battle Phase Attack. Probably shouldn't put in like a different zone because I think it would be unable to get destroyed by battle. He has Orchestrated Return. Swat Frog effect. Ronin Totem effect. DDD Crow, which is really good in this instance. Set Imperial Order, which is pretty good also. Flip Summon just hits me with that. Not really a big deal. Swat Frog again, effect. And goes ahead and hits a DDD Crow. I go ahead and Imperial Order, so I get Paleo Chain. Go into Totally Awesome. Attack. Set the Crackdown. Standby Phase effect. Hits me with Ash. I'm like, okay, cool, that sucks. He's going to just go off with all these Orcus combos. And he just scoops. So Mathematician. Harp. And just doing all these Orcus plays. He goes for that so he can draw 2, I guess. Yep. Allure of Darkness. Gizmech. Dingirsu. Goes into IP. And I didn't want him to banish on my back row, so I just set Trap Tricks. Brings out the Ding. I go ahead and chain the Lost Wind. So he activates Ding's effect to attach material. I'm like, okay. And he just leaves on that. I go ahead and Lost Wind the IP so he can't special summon during my turn. Set all these cards and pass. Has the Twin Twisters. Go ahead and permanence that. He has the Trisbania. Go ahead and get the Lost Wind and he negates it. Beats over Dupe. Get a Search. Attacks. Cool. Gizmech. Cool. Hits me with the Ash. I had another Swat Frog, so I'm good. Standby phase dupe, just the normal plays. Go ahead and book a moon. Do that, get a search. Symbol skeleton, trying to blow everything up. I go ahead and strike him. And I forgot about the IP Masquerena protecting him, so that kind of sucks. Go ahead and Dynamiscus during the end phase. Probably should have done this a bit sooner. Then we got Frog, battle phase. I didn't really know what his back row was, so I was playing it a little safe instead of going into Boral Sword. So he hits me with Widow Anchor. And I should have negated it, but I didn't think he had all the spells in his graveyard. I should have checked. So that was kind of a misplay on my part. Because I forgot you can just like link it away and everything, so. Go ahead and Lost Wind, get the Paleo Chain. And once again, I was just really paranoid that he had like the negate everything trap. I probably should not like, I should probably try to like make better plays as opposed to doing what I actually did. So I figured I'd just go into Boral Sword so I can just like put whatever he brings out in defense and then pop his stuff with Anomalocaris. But the thing about it is his graveyard just gives him way too many plays that he can do. But the Impermanence is going to stop the ding, plus it's going to stop the back row. Goes in a Unicorn. Okay, can't really stop that. Symbol Skeleton. Go ahead and blow that up. Go ahead and blow up the back row. I'll just go ahead and end turn because I don't want him to just banish it. But he has Mind Control, and I should have tried to blow up the Skeleton, but yeah, I just couldn't really do anything at that moment, so Inspector Border's good. So he activates Mind Control, I hit him with the Order. He just sets and ends turn. And it's basically just Inspector Border beatdown. More Inspector Border beatdown. And at this point, I'm pretty much just waiting to get a Judgment so I can actually protect myself from like an evenly matched or something like that. So yeah, we just play this for a while, just, hoping that I get a Judgment. He just did Orchestrate Return, even though it will be negated. Hit him for 2,000. All my life points are slowly getting burned away by Imperial Order. And he finally gets the evenly matched. And I just get all the back row out of the way and I keep the border on the field. Yeah, which was probably a bad idea because I guess I forgot about the Sky Striker engine. So, Widow Anchor is a card. So now he has, the negate everything. He got the ding. Got the IP Masquerena, got the Topological Tribania, has the Gizmek in hand. And, he's just, like, going off at this point pretty much. Go ahead and Super Polyheal and bring out Starving Venom. It's really about all I can do right now. Just set forward pass. He has Gizmek. And he opens up Twin Twisters, of course. I go ahead and Book of Moon the Gizmek, even though it doesn't really matter. He just flips it up. Effect. His effect goes off. And then his back row pretty much just lets him open up and just do whatever he wants to do. So he just attacks me, hit him with the Lost Wind, get that out. Hits me with that. Set the Lost Wind. And yeah, it's not looking very good because Orcus, they can just keep recycling that graveyard over and over again and keep bringing out the ding, and then they get the Mathematician, which is like a one-card combo, and next thing you know, it's like I just don't have enough cards to deal with all the stuff that he has. And yeah, it's just game at that point. Here's the deck profile. So I think it's really good. It's similar to other deck profiles I've done. I've changed up the extra deck a little bit. Otherwise, I really like it. The Waking the Dragon's really good. The Dino Wrestler, I'm considering cutting down to 2. I'm also considering cutting down Lost Wind to 2 and bumping up Compulse up to 3. But otherwise, someone hits me with a Twin Twister and hits Lost Wind, or I card Demise and one of the cards in my hands is Lost Wind, I'm more comfortable putting that in the graveyard than a Compulse. And there's the deck profile.